Big win tonight. Nuggets, Thunder, only here on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. A look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Pickett in at the 2 spot. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Facing off tonight, DB, we've got 2 Western Conference teams with a lot of talent and high aspirations.
Kevin, both teams believe they have what it takes to represent the West in the finals. So this is a game you look to as a litmus test for where your team is at.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Pickett. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Pickett. Wallace covering. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic finds Murray. Off target from three-point range. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Minnesota. Right side, SGA drains it from beyond the arc. SGA's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Outside, Jones. Here's Jokic. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Kevin?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. The Nuggets trail by 6. There's the triple. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic passes to Pickett. Now here's Murray. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holmgren outside. SGA finds Wiggins. Holmgren at the elbow. SGA on the wing. Wallace with a screen for SGA. That one drops for him. SGA's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. Number 1, the Thunder.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Here's Najee. Valanciunas passes to Hardaway. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Joe. Buries the long-range jumper.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Fires the three. Strother, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Now here's Hardaway. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Here's Strother. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. The Nuggets making a switch here. Strother's checked in. And here is Brown. Still yet to score. Murray, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Denver making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Tim Hardaway.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Williams, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 6. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for us.
Yeah, and we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh. And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Murray. Averaging about 27 points per, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Bruce Brown. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Outside, Dort. No good with the triple. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Jones checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Dort.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Watson.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
To the middle. Jokic fighting through contact.
And they try to stonewall Jokic, but he's not having it. He's just fearless going up inside.
And a wide open look for SGA. It's good from long range. SGA's got 12 points in the game. Murray against SGA. Hardaway a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot, and Jones has it in the corner. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Denver making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Pickett, still without a basket. Jones the pass to Pickett, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. .116 left in the second quarter. Watson kicks to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. He can't hit that time. Nice defense from Wallace. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the paint. Will it go? And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Jokic.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Wallace, no good from outside. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And yes, it's good.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome. And fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
Yeah, Shai's got it all. He can shoot it. You cannot keep this kid out the lane. The defense is just getting frustrated.
Yeah, he's making those guys look helpless, but how do you slow him down? And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Nuggets trail by 6. They've got Jones. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Murray. And it's Pickett in at the two-guard position. That's the group that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good. Jokic. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back over to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Jokic with the screen on SGA. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Chet Holmgren. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Wiggins against Jones. Wiggins passes to SGA. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Murray. Thunder with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is off. The Nuggets trail by 7. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Pickett. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nuggets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
First free throw is good. A different look for Denver. Strother's checked in, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jones. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Here's Joe. Drills the three-pointer. Joe's got 6.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That 3 ball is on point.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Williams sets a screen for SGA. For the 3, and the Thunder another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Strother. Just 4 to shoot. The Thunder pull it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Now SGA. 20 points for him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Oklahoma City out in front, up 9. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Williams, Chet Holmgren out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Joe in at the 1 spot. Now here's Murray. Hardaway with a wide open look. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Joe. Pass to Holmgren. With the drive. Tries the spin move.
And showing us some toughness there. Nice to see Holmgren fearless at attacking on the drive and getting fouled.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Hardaway dishes to Murray. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Hardaway. Covered by Joe. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, two things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 10. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Murray, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Energy and activity. That's what Murray provides this team.
All right, here's Williams. Joe with it, and down goes the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, thank you.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
He's off on the first.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
He hits the second from the line. The Thunder leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now Jokic. And it's blocked.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
SGA, count it, nails it from 14.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Jokic, no good again that time. Oklahoma City leading by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.